Well, the counting of votes for Karnataka elections has begun. Early leads are changing constantly. The state of Karnataka is an economic powerhouse which hosts India's Silicon Valley in Bengaluru. The results are crucial for the two main national parties, the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Indian National Congress. Early leads suggest that the incumbent BJP is trailing behind Congress. Although the numbers may continue to change, the high decibel campaign saw the BJP pushing hard to keep Congress from gaining any momentum. A victory in a major state after a long time could bring Congress back in national contention after repeated failures. The southern state went to the polls on Wednesday. The Janata Dal-S secular, a regional party, will become critical in case the results show a neck-and-neck tally between the Congress and the BJP. It could even play the role of a kingmaker in the state.
The entire family has come in here at Ketanahatti polling station in Magri.
All right, we are waiting the final results from Karnataka, where the counting of votes has begun. Early leads are changing constantly, like I mentioned there. The state of Karnataka is an economic powerhouse which hosts India's Silicon Valley in Bengaluru. The results are crucial for the two main national parties, that is the BJP and the Indian National Congress. And for more on this, joining us live now is a senior journalist, Tyagaraja Sharma, who was formerly with the Statesman newspaper. Tyagaraja, welcome to the program and thank you very much for choosing WION The World is One at this hour. Let me just begin by asking you, looking at the campaign and these elections in Karnataka, what do you think has worked for the Congress, which is the opposition, and what has not worked for the national party or the ruling party, the BJP?
Okay, let me come to the BJP first. What has not worked? One, where it failed, what it suffered was from anti-incumbency. One. Secondly, corruption charges. Try as they might have done, but they could not actually get over the fact they could not restore faith in the people that they were not a corrupt party. Number three, no action was taken against even after the contractors had written to the Prime Minister that they were having to pay 40% by way of commission. No action was taken against people involved, the ministers involved. So that was one more thing. And yet another thing was that Bangalore in particular, for example, which has about 3,500 IT firms and also about 79 tech parks, despite being the IT hub, one of the major problems that Bangalore city has faced is the poor infrastructure, especially during rains. A drop of rain or even leads to flooding in Bangalore. Now, most of the IT people who actually went and voted this time, this was one of the main grievances, right? So these are some of the factors which actually went against the BJP. Further, now Bajrang Dal aspect which the Congress had raised, while it may have resonated with a large number of people, it also helped to consolidate the Muslim votes with the Congress. So that also went against the BJP. And equally important is the fact that now JDS, as we see the results coming in, slowly finds itself, its base is getting eroded. And D.K. Shivkumar, the Congress vocal Liga leader and the Chief Minister aspirant, has managed to consolidate the vote Liga base around him. Well, this is evident from the results, leads that are coming. So essentially, this is as far as the BJP is concerned. In terms of the Congress specifically targeted the local issues, not the national issues as per se, because Congress realized that people were fed up with the local politics and the corruption, etc. They confined themselves to promising better governance in the state. That, I think, perhaps to help the Congress a lot in actually winning over the confidence of the voters.
Tyagaraja, let's talk about the Congress now. And if at all the Congress does win this election in Karnataka, what does it mean for the elections or the general elections in 2024? Does this galvanize the opposition for the elections, you think?
See what is going to immediate impact in the event Congress does win Karnataka once the results come out. immediately the opposition as a whole in the country will be gung-ho, because that will give them an opportunity to come together, and Congress will also be able to re-establish its image with the other opposition parties. As of today, most opposition parties, particularly West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, and even Lalu Yadav, etc., in Bihar, all of them feel that Congress is a bit weak because it doesn't have enough states in its pocket. If they win Karnataka, that will be a big morale booster for the Congress, and it will probably help the other opposition parties which want Congress to lead in the Lok Sabha elections. Actually, they'll find it will help the Congress particularly, and their own morale would be boosted. This is one of the major examples that I can think of in terms of Congress winning Karnataka elections.
There's also that issue of the chief ministership position. Do you think that Karnataka is looking at a rotational basis when it comes to the chief ministership position in this election?
That's a very interesting question. There was a talk earlier that Congress, because both now, if the Congress wins with a big margin and Vokaliga base now asserts itself behind D.K. Shivakumar, obviously he will press his claim to become chief minister even more forcefully than before. But the fact still remains that Siddaramaiah was the chief minister earlier in 2013, whether Congress would like to displease him or not. But the possibility of a rotational chief minister cannot be ruled out unless the Congress manages to bring both of them together and organizes for some pacification, in the sense manage to pacify them. Alternatively, there is one more candidate, Mr. Parameshwara, who could also spring a surprise because he's a backward and he would like to press his claim. So that aspect cannot be ruled out.
All right, we'll have to wait and see what the results will show. This is the ongoing results streaming in for Karnataka elections. And I've been talking to Tyagaraja Sharma, who is a former, or is a senior journalist, and he's worked with the Statesman newspaper. Tyagaraja, thank you very much for your inputs on WION World is One today.
Thank you so much.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.